Hello? Anybody here? Let me know if you're here in the chat. Hello? Let me know if you're here in the chat. Hello? Anybody here? Alright. What's up, YouTube? We are back with a live stream. Faster than anticipated. Typically it's once every 6 months. Now we're 2 in 2 months. What the hell? Anyway, let's go to the trading view. Where's my cam? There I am. Let me scoop this one over. Yeah? Alright. That's better. How's the music? Not too loud? Let me know. If it's too loud, I can adjust it. Your head shining? Ah, shut up, man. Shut up. Right, guys. Yeah. Welcome to the live stream. We have NFP in a bit. We're gonna watch that first. Then I'm gonna break down all the trades I took this week, which make me about 4.5k this week. So I can't complain. Good week for me. Hopefully the same for you guys. And the most insane part of this week is that Euro USD opened up and then didn't even wick down and was one massive run higher. We're about 500 pips up from the weekly open. That's crazy. Actually crazy. Really like the trade recaps. Thank you, sir. Gautam 7 FFX. How was your guys' week? Did you have a good week? Did you fuck up? Or did you follow the plan? Are you trying to recover losses? Don't do that. So the worst thing you can do. I mean, recovering losses is not the worst thing you can do, but trying to force a recovery, that's the worst thing. What up, Dolfo? Ram Hoti, what up, man? What side will I full port on Euro USD? Hopefully none. Hopefully none. Because, yeah, I mean, the week is way too overextended, too long. And shorting would be against higher time frame order flow. So that's also something you don't want to do. And if we look at it, how it is behaving right now. Yeah, I would not touch this before NFP. But hopefully, what I'm expecting is that NFP forms or caps out the weekly range. So hopefully it will return back down in the weekly range. That's what I'm hoping for. Hope we don't straight up take out these highs. I hope they leave that intact for next week. But NFP can just push it up all the way there, and then we finish and take out this high. Obviously that's the draw on liquidity, right? But are we gonna leave it for NFP and NFP will take it, or are we gonna keep it for next week? I hope for next week. Jared, we love you, Tom. I love you too, Jared. Well, welcome, man. welcome. Good morning, the SMT trader. Do you expect a higher NFP for DXY? I don't know, man. I'm pretty neutral. I don't want to do predictions on what the news release will do, because it has no influence in it has no influence on my balance of my trading account, so to say, right? So, but I do expect price to do one more drop, and then cap out the weekly range. So hopefully it can do that. If it does not, and it leaves this low intact, is also fine. I just hope that NFP, or at the end of the day of Friday, that we actually have a retracement, and then we have something to work with for next week, right? Because either you get in, or you don't this week, and then you miss the entire fucking move. It's crazy. So yeah. Didn't you use to trade CPI and NFP? Only if it's only if I am confident in the direction. But the NFP today is not tradable for me because the weekly candle is so overextended. The daily super overextended. So for me, there's no high probability news trading opportunity. But I do trade a CPI or NFP if I'm up like 30-40 pips already on a position and I caught high or low of the day. That's the only reason when I would hold a trade or look to write the news, so to say. Great week, halfway to my first buyout. That's nice, Clayton Murray. New series is helping. Game changer. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm putting way too much sauce in the series, but it's all for a good cause. So you guys hopefully can finally get profitable after being maybe break even or not able to make it click for yourself. Can you tell me the day separator indicator? Well, when you press Alt V on your keyboard, you can put these lines here. I don't use indicators. The only indicator I use is the average daily range. So I know how far we have extended during the day. And that's the only indicator I use. Blaze, do you remember me? Yes, of course I remember you. Mr. J, also familiar name. 2-2 for you, that's nice. You don't need to take 10 trades a week, guys. Listen, I took actually 4 trades this week. There's a lot for me. Because let's say, for example, in February, I had a week I didn't take a trade at all. And then I had 1 week I only took 1 trade or 2 trades. My trade frequency is not that high. But I had 4 setups this week, so pretty content. This week has been very hard for day traders. I strongly disagree. I think it was very easy. It was very easy. Especially Euro USD on Monday and Tuesday. Oh my lord, those were the setups. The best setups. So yeah, I disagree. Ramadan Mubarak, bro. Yes, Ramadan Mubarak to all the Muslims here. I am non-religious, so I don't. I'm not religious, so. But happy Ramadan, guys. Yeah. Good early week. Missed super obvious trades I had anticipated. Turned off the charts for 2 days out of annoyance. I mean, you taking a step back is good. At least you didn't force setups which weren't there. So I would applaud your decision making on just turning off the charts. I think that's a good one. I think you did good. TGIF maybe? Maybe. I hope so, yeah. I hope so. Hopefully NFP pushes it lower. But we'll see. I'm neutral. News can do any direction right now. But the main focus for this stream, guys, is I'm gonna break down 4 trades I took. Hopefully you guys can learn something out of them. I used the time frame alignment model, which is on my YouTube right now, right? I'm uploading the execution video after the stream. So it's an over an hour long video. If you want to see exactly my thought process, how I execute, how I do risk management, how I do the higher time frame, everything all compact in one video. If you are not profitable after this series, guys, you suck, man. No, you don't suck, but you definitely either you're not following the plan, but and maybe you need a mentor. That's probably it, because you're not either you're not following the plan or you're just fucking up somewhere and you're not identifying it yourself. Because this model is fucking high win rate, so. I have problem with stupidity. I fall into the same mistakes that I know. And yeah, you will keep continuing making the same mistakes if you don't fix them, bro. But the thing is, you gotta ask yourself, why are you not fixing it? Why are you depriving yourself of a opportunity to become wealthy? Why are you depriving your family of the opportunity to don't have money struggles? Right, all that kind of stuff. Why are you doing that to yourself, right? So next time you fuck up and don't abide by your trading rules, you go look in the mirror, okay? You look at yourself, and I want you to punch yourself in the face for being stupid, right? And then every time you do that, you probably will, you don't have a face left anymore if you keep doing it, but like literally, why are you depriving yourself of the opportunity? You know how much potential profits you can make in this, like this, I don't understand, man. Just, you know, you will keep fucking up and not make money. That's the only thing I can say. Do I trade NFP? Not right now. No. Today's NFP is not high probable for me to trade. I'm neutral on price action. If I have to guess, I would probably assume NFP pushes it up above this high and then reverses back into the weekly range. That's the only scenario I kind of can predict, but I don't want to trade that scenario because we way overextended. And yeah, this is not another good NFP to trade, in my opinion. Based on the weekly expansion and everything, you know. What is my main model? It's literally on my YouTube, the series I put out. That's my main model. 2 sequences. 4-hour key level, 1-hour order pairing, or 1-hour key level and then 15-minute order pairing. Where's the MMXM trader? He is live streaming in Discord right now. Because I am on YouTube. I am on YouTube today with you guys. Can you show us the trades you took? Yes, after NFP release, we'll see what NFP does. Then I will break down all the trades I took. I want to talk a little bit about psychology. Because I know a lot of you guys know technicals. And see you're still not profitable. And that's probably because you suck at maintaining a good mental stability. And psychology and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys want to stick around for that as well. Because psychology is probably the biggest issue for most of you guys. When is the other video coming? After the live stream I will update it. I need to upload it actually, but it will take an hour to render probably. So hopefully in like after the stream, maybe in like 3 hours it will be up. Alright guys, NFP is about to hit in 10 seconds. Will it be lethargic or will it be a rocket ship to the sky? Or are we gonna drop like a stone? We'll see in 1 second. Okay, we swipe the high. That's something I want to see. And then after we swipe the high, we can go a little bit higher. After we swipe the high, later in the day, I would like it to retrace back into the range. And hopefully it will leave this high intact. Hopefully, but we'll see. If it does take it, it's still all fine as well. Next week should be tradable. But I do prefer if we do leave that high intact for today. Then we have something to work with for next week and we're gonna make more money. What up, Sean? Good morning. What indicators am I using? None. I don't use indicators. With FOMC next week, what do you think? I think yes, sir. Nice. Nice volatility. Tom, I've been trading ICT only through indices. I mean, you can trade, he mostly covers indices anyway, nowadays. But I'm a pure Forex trader, so I don't trade indices. I don't like that. From Angola, hello man. From Korea, welcome as well, man. Thank you for the support. On your last stream, you talked about the validity of swing high-low differs on the time frame it was made. Could you elaborate more? How to know if a swing point has a high probability of holding? Okay, listen. So a swing high or a swing low being formed is only high probability if it hits a key level. Are we actually gonna do what I thought it will do? I would be so happy if it does. Let us return back into the weekly range after this one. So we have a TGIF. But it's only 1 minute after the release, so can't for sure say what's happening over here. Can always run up higher. Do like if we can cap out the weekly range here. Can we cap it? Or are we gonna stay in a consolidation? Alright, let me go to the chat a little bit and then we're gonna break down the trades I took. And then we're gonna talk psychology as well. Started my career in an industrial prop firm. I had problems with overtrading. Now I limit my profit to 2% a week. What do you think? I would not limit my upside, honestly. I would only limit my downside. Because if there's a trade setup, let's say there's a A+ setup, a picture clear setup from your model, and you're not taking it because you're up 2% for the week, and now you miss out on this big trade, while it's an A+ setup in your model, why would you not take it? You should only minimize your downside, never your upside. That's why I don't have a monthly target or a quarterly target or a daily target. I take what is provided to me in the market and I try to minimize my downside. That's the most important part as risk management. Always think, how can I avoid losing too much and how can I maximize my profits, right? So I would not limit my upside, honestly. But if it works for you, honestly, just keep doing that, of course. Of course. This was a beauty as well, USD JPY. Called the entire move in the Discord as well. The entire draw on liquidity on the daily. Big drop. This one as well. Market maker sell model completed. Now we're running a higher again. Yeah, so nothing much is happening with NFP, just a bunch of liquidity runs. We do have a cracking correlation, but it's only valid once there is a CSD. You go down for TGIF? No, I don't anticipate a TGIF unless you get some sort of a validation on market structure. Did you take a trade today? I did not. No. No trades for me today. I'm on short on EU using harmonics and ICT. Okay, well that doesn't look too good right now then for you. There was zero confirmation that we're gonna go down. There's just a news release which targets liquidity. So at what point did you decide to go full time? Good question. After I saw a minimum of 6 months of consistency and had some capital behind me and had a good buffer on savings, so you can sustain yourself if you have a down period, right? Only then you should consider it. And then even then I would still keep a small side income. Like I would not quit your job full like straight up if you find yourself in a consistency path with trading, unless you have like large accounts you can sustain. Always have more business next to trading. Trading should not be your main income. That's my honest opinion, because it will put a lot of pressure on you. So always have one more side income. Minimum one. Do I trade prop or personal account? I'm doing props a lot lately, so not so much personal. Did I reach prime status on FTMO? No, I was one payout off. One payout short from reaching prime. I had fucked up at the end of last year during my vacation. Some of my members know this as well. I had a USD JPY limit when I was on vacation. And due to, I don't know, internet issues or me having one drink too many, I forgot to put a stop loss and forgot about the limit later. So it actually took out 2 funded accounts because of that mistake. Which is kind of sad, because I was one payout off from prime. But we'll get it back this year. I'm very confident. Much love from Bulgaria. Welcome, sir. Georgi Zambazov. Zaham Bazov. Thank you for joining, man. Do I use CUT or bonds for dollar? Yes, I use bonds, but I don't use CUT. You wait for price to tap higher, the time frame fair value gap in line with your higher time frame order flow, and then enter on continuation purge. Yes, I enter on the purge. So where people have their stop losses, I will buy or sell. What up, Chant? Oh, Jesus, these names are so hard. Sorry if I mispronounce them. Chandrazakar. Must be an Indian name, right? Chandrazakar. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly. Do you enter positions of your phone? Sometimes, yeah. But typically they're just executed on the MetaTrader on my PC, MetaTrader 5. MetaTrader 5. Okay, a couple more minutes and we'll break down all my trades I took this week. Why did you redeem it? Hold on, ma'am. Do not redeem. Yeah, that shit is funny as fuck. Love you, man. You are the best. Thank you, Ahmed. Ahmed also subscribed for Big Dick Energy. Thank you, sir. I see the emblem next to your name. No need to subscribe, though. But I appreciate it. Shows support. It's very kind of you. You're just over 7 months in trading and my chart time is ridiculously high. I spend my whole day looking at the charts. Is it good or should I limit it? No, I think it's good. You know how long I watched the charts every single day when I started out? Like literally every single moment I had because I was studying. And then also right now I still watch the chart, I think maybe 6 hours a day. So it's still kind of a job if you think about it. But I'm very passionate about trading. I love to watch the candlestick sprint. Even if I'm not taking a trade, I still watch a lot of price movements just to train myself, keep myself sharp. Need to keep the edge, you know. Do you believe in the theory an algorithm runs the markets versus buying and selling pressure? Obviously there is buying and selling in the markets, but how is price actually gonna move towards one liquidity pool to another? It has to be pushed by an algorithm, I would suppose. There's not somebody sitting at a desk moving these candles on its own. It has to be an algorithm, right? How can I start with FX basics? Could you recommend any sources to start with, like complete basics? Like if you talk complete basics, like you don't know what a candlestick is and you don't know what a swing high and low is and you don't know what MetaTrader is, then you should definitely go to babypips.com and start to learn there. If you know what all that basic stuff is, then go to ICT's core content, 12-month core content. That's the best thing you can study if you want to be a profitable trader. Hey Tom, make a video on how to read COT report and open interest. I will definitely not make a video about that because I don't use open interest and COT. So I will never make a video, guys, if I don't use it myself. So I'm definitely not gonna make a video about that. Low-key fading NFP price action due to Powell's speech straight after. What do you think? Do we have a Powell speech? Let me check. FOREX Factory. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's 6:30 p.m. I'm gonna 6:30 p.m. my time. I think that's my time. So that is 10:30 a.m. Yeah, 10:30 a.m. All right. I mean, I will not trade NFP, post NFP, because I already had a good week and we're very, very overextended on majors. So for me, there's nothing to gain anymore. Do I trade on NFP week after Wednesday London? Only if the setup is crystal clear. I think I traded on Thursday. I took a USD JPY short. Is that Thursday? No, it was Wednesday. I don't think I traded Thursday. No, it was Wednesday. It was a short. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna break down those trades. Let's go ahead and break those down. Core content and 2022 mentorship? Yes, both of them. That's the best thing you can study. Core content is the best, honestly. All right, let's break down the trades I took this week. Okay, so 2 trades. Both of them you guys could have caught because it's from the time frame alignment model I posted on YouTube. So first of all, Monday. Okay, let's look at the daily. Right? How the hell are you gonna buy when there's no lower wick on the weekly candle? Right? That's where narrative comes in, because we're in an uptrend and we swipe this low here on the daily the previous week, right? So what can we expect? Are we actually gonna go bearish with relative equal highs left behind? Probably not, right? So we're creating an intermediate term low here. So anticipation of an intermediate term low. Now we have something to work with, right? What is important when you trade London session? Who knows? What is important if you trade London session? Who knows the answer? Midnight open, Asia. Yes, midnight open is always important. And yes, Asia. Asia is important, guys. You guys are doing great. This is a good start. Starting great. Right, Asia session needs to be a consolidation, right? That's when London session has the highest probability of forming a Judas and a clean cut manipulation to distribute after, aka AMD schematic, right? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So we have Asia session over here. You can't get it more beautiful than this. This is perfect. Like beautiful sideways price action, even late New York the previous day. Or at the start, actually at the start of the open. This is the open and then start of the Asia Australia session. What do we need with a time frame alignment model? We need a 4-hour key level with 1-hour order pairing, or we need a 1-hour key level with order pairing. So if we go to the 1 hour, what do we have over here? Pay attention, yeah, because if you don't understand and you didn't catch this trade, you kind of fumbled the bag here. This was pretty high probability. Right, 1 hour fair value gap outlined. So we have a key level, we have a daily order flow, we have Asia session consolidation. So we have a classic buy day profile. If you haven't watched the last episode, I talk about the money profile, which is the classic buy day and classic sell day. That is the money profile. That's this profile of what you're seeing over here. Right, so we have a 1 hour key level. Now we need to see, do we have a 15-minute low, which we can buy below? Right, we buy somebody else's stop loss. Yes, right, because the fair value gap starts off with that swing low as well. So that makes it high probability for me. What do you always want to do when you're a buyer? Buy in discount, right? So even if you take the entire range high, low to high, we did touch discount here. But honestly, the last leg up, which is this one, this is enough. Right? So what I did Let me see. I longed here. Stop loss below the range. And then let it run all the way up to here. I closed full above these highs and I partialed above this high because I didn't know for sure if this would be an extended move up, right? So partialing is always good. I partialed at 2.5 R, I think, around here. How many was it? Yeah, 2.3 R. I partialed like 30%, a little bit, not too much, because there was more to get above us. And I full closed up here. And then you see this. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Yeah. No, that's totally fine. We don't cry. Just a little bit. But yeah, it was totally fine. Now, second of all. Tuesday. Another entry. Same thing. Asia session consolidation. But we did not go below midnight opening price. How are we able to catch this trade? Who knows? Who knows? We're gonna do interactive, yeah? So pay attention. Why didn't we go below daily opening price? You know the answer? You are solid. SMT? I think that was SMT. Correct. We already swept Asia lows in the candle. Yes, we did. We have to go to DXY for this one, guys. Okay, let's look at DXY. I have it marked out here as well. Look, this daily candle was massive. Monday's candle got the high of the day here. And then I outlined this as well in my group. The reason why we might not go above New York midnight opening or below it on Euro USD is because this fair value gap here should have been the key level to keep continuing down lower. So they already manipulated price into a key level. So the only logical way price should behave is just go straight down because we don't need to go back into the key level. We don't need to order pair above it. There's nothing above it as well to key off from. So that's the reason why price did not go above or below New York midnight opening. Really study that. So, and why was that a valid manipulation? Because it was macroeconomically driven. Because Trump was talking about tariffs and everything, right? So it was a news-induced liquidity purge into a key level, which makes it higher probability. Okay, so now we know, okay, most likely price is not gonna go below New York midnight opening, so how are we gonna catch a trade? There was another time frame alignment model entry. Again. You guys know about market cycles, episode 4 of the series. Go watch it. Don't be lazy. Market cycles, consolidation never leads to a reversal. And if it expands, there was no retracement. So it's consolidation into expansion. Which means if there's a retracement, it will be continuation. There were no key levels hit. Liquidity still intact. This is the important part, right? All these highs up here. Look, it was not taken out during London. Which means if price retraces, there's still a target intact. Right? Are you paying attention? Pay attention. Take notes if you're struggling to understand. So what is the sequence? 1 hour fair value gap. Go to the 15. Do we have a short-term low? Short-term low engineered. Are we in discount? Last swing low to high. Wow. Holy shit. What the hell? Come back, microphone. Literally. Sequence. Mechanical. There's no arguing. This happens every time. Every time this happens. And then, now, listen. It's not 100% foolproof because no strategy has a 100% win rate, right? You said you don't trade if you don't have a retracement after consolidation. That is a good one because you paid attention, but you can actually trade it if the retracement is validated by what I just said, why it wouldn't retrace. So I do, entry-wise, I trade the retracement like this in a market maker buy model. But look, if you look at this, let me see over here. This is a small consolidation. So if you want to be like into the details, this is a small consolidation, and then you have a retracement back into discount. So in this occasion over here, yes, still possible. So you're actually trading a retracement here. And this is still, because this is going sideways here, this is still considered a retracement down into discount. So yes, it did not go retrace back down below this consolidation, but after the expansion, there was a small consolidation and then it traded lower. So it's still valid. But you are paying attention, that's good. Keep doing that. Gaiska, well done. And then this shit repeats every time. And then I took the trade here, buying in discount below an old low, stop loss below the low, aiming for 2 to 2.5 R. I closed around here, was 2.3 R or something. Trade done. Now, well, there's another setup, which I didn't take because the ADR was 120%. So if you look at the ADR, right? If you go over here, after the trade was done, ADR was 110%. So if the ADR is beyond 100%, I don't really want to look for more entries. And the reason why is that there's a potential that price will not run higher again. Now it's fucking blasted up like a crazy madman, another 100 pips or so. Otherwise I would have taken the other sequence, which is the 4-hour key level. Where is it? Over here. The next sequence, which I also posted on Twitter, right? 4-hour key level. Look at the CE. The 50% of that fair value gap touched perfectly. Now what do you need with a 4-hour key level? Who knows? Who is paying attention? 4-hour key level requires what? One hour, yes, 1 hour order pairing. So you go to the 1 hour. And look at that. We have a 1 hour swing low. And a high. So you have range low to range high. Is it in discount? You take the entire range because this is a valid swing high. And look, it goes back into discount, swipes a 1 hour low into a 4-hour key level, and then this is the result. I would have taken this one if ADR was not above 100%, like I said earlier, but this is like a crystal clear setup as well. And honestly, I should have taken it, even with like half risk. I should have taken this one with half risk. That's what I put in my journal as well, because this is a pretty significant move, but it was worth doing half risk on that. Trade number 3 was actually inside of the consolidation, and this is a different model which I'm not outlining on YouTube, and I will not outline anywhere. But I entered a position before I entered here. I had one over here, based on candle closure. Candle closure is very important. So I'm not gonna break down that one. And then we had USD JPY over here. This is the CSD-OB sequence I use sometimes, only if price looks very decent. It's a sort of I wouldn't say scalp, but it's a very quick entry and exit. All right, so let me outline the PD arrays. So, let's see, where's the 1 hour? Yeah, so we hit a 4-hour key level, right? We respect this fair value gap here on the 15, and then we continuously start to form up close candles, right? So these up close candles should always respect price. until there's the next session, and then we can rate previous session highs or low. That's always a possibility. So this was the last trade of the week. This was a CSD OB entry, stop loss like this, and I actually closed for 2R, I think. Yeah, something like this. Because I aim for 2 to 3R, and if it's a trade like this, I like to do 2R. And think about it, right? 2R, you only need 33% win rate to be break even. So don't be greedy with profits. All right, let's see what EU is doing. Interesting closure on the 15. Yeah. New 4-hour candle about to open up as well. Do you prefer fixed RR or terminus at MMXM cycle? Good question. I do prefer fixed RR. Fixed, yes. Do I like trading EU more than GU? I trade whatever major is looking good. I don't have a preference. Adjust the microphone a little bit. All right. Like this. Maybe this is better. Let me know. This fucking arm keeps going up though. It's very annoying. Do I have a video about SMT? No, I do not. Maybe I have actually. It's probably an older video. How can I stick to 2R? I keep wanting more and getting out at break even. Well, stop being a greedy fucker, bro. Like, I just explained, you only need 33% win rate. Why are you greeding? Or do you not want to make money? What is the issue? Now I'm backseating. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about psychology. Give me 1 second. I need to answer one question on a DM, and then we'll talk trading psychology. Talk about fear, hesitation, greed, etc. Yes, we will talk about that. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I need to just quickly answer this question here. Alright, my bad guys, sorry I had to answer something. Right, so what helped for me with psychology, guys, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of you guys are not doing it, is keeping a journal. So be honest with me in the chat, right? how many of you actually have a journal? Like, be honest. Because this is the number one thing that will help your psychology. And the reason is, with a journal, you will have data, and the data will tell you if you're doing the right thing and if you're executing the right way, right? So if you don't have a journal, you're not really trading because you're just doing whatever. You cannot remember the trades you took 3 months ago on a Wednesday during New York session. You can't remember that. You need to journal it. That's why it's so important to do that, right? So make sure to do that. If you're not doing that, and with this data, you can identify your problems. So most of the time, I think the most obvious problem most of the time is the early entries, right? So if you enter too early, you're afraid you will miss out. So FOMO, right? You're missing out because you think price will move away because it's moving swiftly. Maybe you start trading with emotions, right? So this is really what you got. To do is keep that journal. Also, what you want to do is write down your emotions during the trade. That helped for me as well, especially when trades took a lot longer than usual, right? When I started out trading, my typical trade duration was about I think about 40 minutes to an hour, because I closed it very fast at the start when I started trading, because I didn't want to miss out on the profits. But now, because I journaled so long, I know my average trade duration is about 16 hours, right? So now once I enter a trade, I can be content in sitting it in this trade with patience for the entire day, or sometimes even for 2 days, because I know my average trade duration is just that long, right? So journal, super important. How to combat greed is you need to be aware of your win rate and your risk to reward. So if you have, let's say you only have a 40% win rate, it's still okay to do 2R. So just keep that in mind, right? It's still okay to do 2R, because with a 40% win rate, you will still make money with 2R. Now, if you have a 50% win rate and you do 1R, you will be break even, right? So 1R is not enough with a 50% win rate. But if you can be right every other trade, 50% win rate, and you have 2R risk to reward, you're gonna make money regardless. So really put that in your mind, that you need to use these numbers, right? Win rate and risk to reward. Are you guys still accepting new members for the Discord? Yes. Why is my session disconnected? Right. I wouldn't advise trading today, by the way, guys. Still stuck in a range. NFP has passed. Not sure what it will do for now. So just sit on your hands. There's no reason to look for setups here. Why does it keep disconnecting, man? Stop doing that. Do you only look for trades when the 4-hour range has established? It depends. Depends on what kind of market cycles we're in, right? So if the 1 hour is an expansion phase, or the 4 hours in an expansion phase, you cannot really expect price to return back to discount. So you gotta go to the lower time frame to find an entry, right? That's why sometimes you will miss price, because you're not seeing that price is going into an expansion phase, and it will just fail to go back to discount because it keeps expanding, and it will take every available fair value gap to continue pushing, right? Maybe you're connected on the phone? No. I mean, my PC downstairs is connected though, so maybe that's it. Maybe my wife secretly is charting up. I don't know. Reading books can help psychology? Yes, I think so a little bit, but the experience listen, experience in the markets and executing. First of all, you should always do it on demo if you're unprofitable. Experience will build confidence. So that's something you need to establish as well. Right, guys. I'm gonna stick around for like 10 more minutes, and then I gotta take care of some stuff. What do you think of MMX7 bread and butter model? I think it's good. Yeah, solid. Chart time is the best there is. Yes, you need to gain experience. Like, you can read a book, but if you don't practice, you're not gonna. It's not gonna work. You need to practice. It's not only theory. What did gold do, by the way? Let's see. Still in a consolidation. That's terrible. These highs look too good. You're in a buy on Euro USD, right? Alright, good luck, man. Hopefully it will run for you. Looks pretty good. Hopefully it can continue up for you. Yeah, I'm not touching it in this range. There's nothing for me to see here. You do have SMT on the low, so that's kind of good for you. And order flow is obviously bullish, so... Do you only trade one session? No, I trade the session where the model appears. Like if it happens in New York or London, both of them are fine. I don't trade Asia session though. Are you in a trade? No, I'm not. I don't trade NFP. When will you upload the latest video? After the live stream, guys. After the live stream. Do you ever hesitate during taking trades? No, I do not. Alright, I'm gonna upload the latest episode. If you want to watch me execute my model. An hour-long simulation session, guys. Unedited with a random date. So you can see I'm just going with a random date and then trying to figure out the trades from there. I will upload it within the hour. Make sure to check it out. I want you guys to hit the like button on this video so other people can see the stream if they want to rewatch it. And I hope you guys enjoyed me. It's a little bit of a short stream, but I think there was a lot of information in this stream. And yeah, thank you for joining, guys, and I will see you whenever. Oh, and then if you actually want to get mentored, obviously, livingofcharts.com, you go there. Link in the description as well. You can join up and you have direct access to me. And I will see you in the next stream. Whenever that is.